Representative Salazar, you're running for Attorney General. Can you tell me about that?
Yes, I'm finally ending the speculation as to what position I'm going to be running for, and yes, I am filing for Attorney General.
So what's your platform?
Well, my platform is to protect Coloradans, which is what I've always done here at the state of Colorado as a legislator, as well as a civil rights attorney, and before that, a community activist. It's always been about protecting Coloradans.
Well, Cynthia Kaufman has, she stood up for a Republican agenda in many ways. You know, the Clean Power Plan was one of them, and in other ways. Are you going to stand up for a Democratic platform against Donald Trump?
Yeah, you bet. You know, I'm a native Coloradan. My family goes back long before there was a Colorado, long before there was a United States. And so one of the things that I am looking for in terms of moving forward with an agenda is protecting our environment. That's why people live here in the great state of Colorado, is because of our environment. So yeah, I'm going to be protecting our environment and making sure that we have clean water and clean air for our kids and our grandkids.
Well, can you tell me about your infrastructure? It takes a lot of money to run for statewide office. Can you build that kind of coalition?
Yeah, I definitely can build that kind of coalition. In fact, I proved this past election cycle that I can build that kind of a coalition. Thanks to Senator Bernie Sanders, who helped me with getting the word out about what I do here in the state of Colorado. I received donations from tens of thousands of people, and that's that kind of infrastructure that's going to help me carry the day.
What can you do at the state level to stand up to the Trump administration?
Oh, there's a lot of things that an attorney general can do to stand up to a Trump administration. We're seeing it happening throughout the United States. We saw what happened in Washington, very successful lawsuit to stop his refugee plan. We're seeing it happen as of today in the state of Hawaii. They're also going after his, just the massive overreach, as well as the unconstitutional way that he's been operating as a president. And that's exactly what I'm going to be doing as Attorney General.
What's your message?
My message is that, I'm a native Coloradan. I grew up here, and I understand what's happening throughout the state, including in rural areas. I have family in rural areas as well, and I want to return this position back to the people. I'm not going to be beholden to district attorneys. I'm not going to be beholden to law enforcement. I'm not going to be beholden to oil and gas or to big business or special interests. I'm returning this position right back to the people.
Well, you've been a person who hasn't been afraid to challenge your own party. You've made enemies in both parties. Is that an asset for an attorney general?
I think it's absolutely an asset. As the chief law enforcement officer of the state of Colorado, it's not about picking and choosing who your friends are, who your enemies are. It's about being that neutral party that represents the people of the state.